The penny drops. I was co-facilitating a leadership workshop with a colleague who has the opposite style to me: gregarious, entertaining, and loud. He started the workshop and had the group laughing within the first 2 minutes. I enjoyed his energy until it got closer to my part of the workshop. As I watched people laughing, the little voice started in my head. Gosh, I don't get people laughing so much. I'm going to seem boring compared to him. What if they disengage? And how am I going to keep the energy up? The silly thing is, I had been facilitating for over 10 years by then, and I'd had plenty of positive feedback in the past. I didn't need to worry, but I did. I stood up and facilitated my part of the workshop until morning tea. Nothing went wrong. People were engaged and ready to take on the rest of the day's learning. At morning tea, however, I felt exhausted. A colleague I had worked with for a few years was participating in the workshop, and she walked over to me during the break. She said, "Megumi, what's going on? You don't seem your usual self." I thought to myself, oh no, so it was visible to the participants that I had all this internal turmoil? I told my colleague about my inner voice and how it prevented me from being fully present. She looked me in the eye and said, "Megumi, stop comparing yourself with your co-facilitator. You bring something very different to him, and that's what makes you valuable. If you keep trying to be like him or keep comparing yourself, we don't get to see the best of you." That 5-minute interaction was an absolute gem. I got myself back into being present, and we had a fantastic workshop. People commented on how much they valued the contrasting styles of the two of us, and they got a lot out of both.